to get in there and nobody's texted me back about the housing inquiries I've made. Nobody's called me or emailed me. That's essential. So glad everyone's had so much fun at my expense. Really. One is glad to be of service. This little plastic bag, Jacob had gotten a new pair of glasses and taken them to school from his eye doctor. So he kept the little plastic bag, and the after school girl, 20-year-old girl, probably 22, in the YEP program said that the plastic bag was suspicious, so she made him empty out his pockets, and that she thought he had drugs in his possession. Never mind the kids with snack boxes with plastic bags in them. And you can look at this and tell this is not anybody that wears glasses. This is how doctors give you their glasses that they're made for you. They did terrible things to Jake there. called him a sissy, made him sit with the little girls, and told me that he just seemed like he liked the little girls better than the boys. Trying to say he was gay. And he let all the little boys beat Jake and punch him and stuff. I went to the principal about it. She said, we don't have anything to do with the program. That's after school. What I knew was that if it happened on Caddo Parish school grounds, that the school board has hearsay or has a say over what's going on. They were calling him a titty baby and stuff while they were letting people pick on him. They wanted him to fight so they could start writing him up. Get him in the pipeline instead of on the honor roll. That didn't work because his teacher had conferences with me at Blanchard Elementary. He told me he was the best behaved student in the class. And then as soon as he finished his work, he went on to the next assignment, even when she didn't tell him to. And she called me up to the school for a conference to tell me that. Because he was so exemplary in his behavior and his grades were straight A's. And she was very proud of him. I went to Blanchard when I was a little girl, too. Mean people. Blacks. Always uneducated blacks that don't make much money. They decide to play games like that. Jake's not gay. He is very masculine in his behaviors and attitudes. He never played with dolls, and he never dressed up like a girl. And I would love him either way, you know. But that's just not true. And those are hateful, terrible things that people have said about him. He didn't have a single attitude of femininity about him at all. And there are gay men who don't at all have any feminine streaks in them, but my question would be, even if he was a gay child, what gives you the right to do that to him? That's a hate crime, isn't it? Gay bashing. That's what she told me. And Jake was telling me, they tell me that I have to go sit with the girls. They won't let me sit with the boys. They made me do it. I didn't want to go over there. It was terrible. Hatred towards a child who was in 2nd grade. And that was my Aunt Janice too. They had kids beating him up, and they would call Jake little faggot. That's what Janice would say about Jacob. Or Don said that, and so did Donnie. Hatred towards your own flesh and blood. Jake has done nothing to deserve hatred from anyone. And those people would have, and they were black, they would have taken him out and beaten him every day. I had to go down there and I tore him up. I went down to the administrative office and tore him up. Tore him up and tore him up and tore him up some more.